coworkers. They is loud as fuck.
Oh.
What they doing?
All right, we're going in 2 minutes.
Oh.
They was like, Cece, are you about to be in a video game? Girl, like, yo, that battle rap shit is lit, even though I don't know what y'all talking about. They're like, that shit be lit.
Hey, what you be yelling about in that room?
Right. Like, my brother, he be like, I mean, I liked it. I just don't know what y'all talking about.
More, that's our life.
He was like, I heard Mook and Lux. What they about to do? I'm like, PJ, you are so far behind.
Mook and Lux. That's why they will forever command the bag.
That's
at
right.
the end of the day, people will know Mook and Lux. Oh.
My brother was supposed to go to a battle with me, but then he changed his mind.
I see Geechee ain't battling in that Detroit joint no more.
Huh?
See, Geechee's not battling in that Detroit joint no more.
Well, they postponed it to
the whole
October.
Okay.
They pushed it to October because the governor in Michigan, she's not fucking playing with us. She like, if I catch y'all motherfuckers, you're getting fined and ticketed.
But the strip clubs can stay open.
And she's paying people to snitch on people to be like, yo, I just drove by. I'm on Wyoming and Finkel, and there's a big ass party on the corner at the motherfucking bar. That she will pay you money if you snitch on people. It's not playing. I thought the Chicago mayor was not playing. No, our Michigan governor, she say, yo, I know how to deal with you motherfuckers. I know how to deal with y'all.
That's crazy.
I got you. I'm gonna hit your pockets. I'm gonna hit your pockets. Yep.
I'm ready.
All right.
I'm ready to.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready?
Oh, Patty, I can't fucking wait. I cannot fucking wait for her to sing my song.
Creole lady mama Lord.
Oh, Gladys might win that round.
You said Gladys might win that round?
Yeah. That was Gladys, right?
No, that's Patty.
Oh, that was Patty. Wow.
Yeah.
Damn, I got that one. Yeah, she's gonna win that round too. She gonna win
Buenos
that
dias.
one.
Oh, snap. Everybody done jumped in. Bundy,
Oh,
Devin. Yes, we are. Calvin.
What up, Caramel Lady? Thank you for the props.
Damn.
Oh, Cortez in the building.
What? Latino heat in the building?
That's crazy because we got a Cortez topic later on the show today.
Fire.
Shouts to 4Time. Shouts to the chat admin in the building. Carlos in the building. Good morning. Two Ellie's.
When we go live, my life will fall. Hold on, y'all.
Yes. I know we're a little behind. Unfortunately, we had a guest that was supposed to come on today. They no-showed us for a second time, and I will not name them just to save face.
You know what that means. There's no third time's a charm, man. You're out of here for a whole year now.
Yeah, so
tell y'all what we would do at this radio station.
I want to make sure I can clarify something. We take this production very serious. We're here 4 days a week. We might be on RNT a little bit, which is definitely not caffeine style. Caffeine is never on RNT, but we present. All right. I will take you coming late over you not showing up. All right. I work very diligently to make a fucking schedule of topics, a schedule of segments for the audience, for the guests, questions.
Right, man.
And then when you don't make it, I have a 50-minute time slot to adjust to while I'm trying to make breakfast. It's not okay. I'm very upset.
Listen,
if
man,
my boss was in the chat, he'd be like, I'll tell you what we do at the radio station. You know, call no show twice.
Y'all gotta understand.
You get put on the ban list. We don't have time for that bullshit.
Yo, Cortez, do I gotta join?
Put on the list.
Do I gotta join your raffle for some earpods?
Only Beyonce.
You use AirPods? You would actually use AirPods.
Hey, if they donated earpods to me, I will rock them. But I'm so old and Haitian that until these actually stop working and I'm forced to join AirPod Nation, I'm rocking out and annoying everybody.
Guys, can we all chip in and give Vlad some AirPods? I'm tired of seeing a wire around his head.
Yo, you gotta step it up. You gotta step it up a bit.
Well, you know what?
$200 for a pair of AirPods. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, man. I'm buying formula with that.
They're $129 now.
I'm buying $129 worth of formula. You feel me?
Oh,
I have
I-
seen Jalen
He
run
got
with
the
both of
money.
these
You
joints
being
too.
cheap. You're being cheap. You
That's
got
Listen,
the money.
one of the
Frugal
main
gang.
rules is
Scrooge.
frugal gang, don't create new builds for yourself, all right? I ain't doing that.
You know what?
Be-
Since we got Cortez in the building, we might as well kick it off with our Cortez segment
In
that
the water.
we were gonna start off later on in the show. So I have a question. I have a question to ask everybody in the audience. Why are fans so critical of Cortez? He had a blog on his YouTube channel called The Era of Accountability, and I have a clip here that I want to play of Cortez talking about his battle from Easy to Block Captain.
Accountability.
I think I might have gotten the wrong clip from our guy, but that's good enough for me. He talks a little bit about him promoting for the battle, how he took the battle serious, how he kind of felt a little out of touch, and he holds himself accountable. And it feels like, when Cortez loses, nobody feels the thunder more than him. If fans have a field day, and it carries on for weeks and weeks and weeks, if not months, to the point where it's almost like affecting his career, his legacy, his output,
His brand.
his brand. So I want to ask the audience, and he's even in the building. Go ahead, say what you got to say to him. Why are fans so critical of Cortez? All 3 rounds for Easy is not better than his second for Nitty. Well, I'm sure Nitty brings out a different inspiration than Easy, the block captain.
Well, yeah, you can't play
Surf
around with it.
brainwash folks.
Surf brainwash folks.
Blame Tsunami. He's not that good, honestly.
But that's so last month. I hear you, Corey. I mean, I can understand fans kind of being disappointed after Easy because he was on a run and he actually was in a good spot as far as in that surf battle. So I can see why fans would be disappointed.
I'll ask you two. Why do you think fans are so critical of Cortez?
You guys used to say this to me behind the scenes all the time, Latino heat, that it might be a Latin thing. And for the longest time, I'm like, yo, son could rap. He's nice. Everybody's nice. Like, I was not trying to see it as that. But as I kept on trying to chip away and find out what it is, I really couldn't figure it out for the life of me because you got Surf, who choked in 2 rounds, clearly versus Lux, and who's choked like forever and a day. And all it takes is for him to go live and people kikiing and coo-cooing and laughing and having a great time and all is forgiven. And then he's back to the bag, nothing happens. People shake it off. And like, I don't understand why, my man gets such a rough time like that. Like, it doesn't make sense to me. It's not like he's not showing up, not prepared, not doing his thing, doesn't have good rhymes. Like, it makes no sense to me why, things like that happen. And, I also feel like there's a point in time where as media, there's also a responsibility to be had. Like, yeah, things can be fun to crack jokes with, to roll with the punches. Your favorite battle rapper might be saying this, saying that. But you as a media person, you have to say, hey, you know what, was his rhymes good? Was this good? Like, why am I jumping on the bandwagon, adding on to certain things where it's not necessary? Like, once you decide, if you're gonna call yourself real media, now, if you just jumping on the computer and just talking and expressing your views, by all means, do whatever you want to do. But if you want to be labeled as someone who's credible, you're also someone who could paint narratives. And I feel like some of our, compadres, some of our colleagues sometimes like to jump out the window. And as Charlie Clips and DNA says, they get drunk They get drunk off the views. They get drunk off the slander. They get drunk off the laughter. And it's like, yo, y'all gotta be responsible. If you're gonna do this, then you gotta do it to everybody that comes across the board. That's my whole thing. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at with it, man.
I feel like this has always been the issue for Cortez for a while, not just this year. And I don't really know anymore. I think a lot of it has to do with Surf, and that Surf just has a bigger fan base, so he's able to control the narrative. But like, not to say better, but he's able to control the narrative to go against Cortez and have people go against Cortez. Because all these battle rappers have to do is say jump, and a lot of these fans are gonna jump.
Yo, his Jedi mind tricks cannot be that good though, man. Like, come on, like this is crazy. Like, one man cannot sit around and control these narratives. Like, that's wild to me, man.
It happens. It happens though. I see it with Surf, because I ain't gonna lie though, Cortez, because I'm gonna tell you my honest opinion. I saw way more people starting to jump on your campaign for Surf to have to come off his pedestal and battle you after he choked and did horribly against Loaded Lux. You know what I'm saying? But also, you was talking real spicy and real nasty leading up to your battle against Easy. You said that you was going to show Surf what you was going to do, and you was going to force everybody's hand to put that battle together. And we did not get that. So you can't say those things. And I'm not saying that everything that you've done gets expunged. Like your run and all the good battles that you've had recently gets expunged. But you can't be jumping out the window like that and don't show up. That's against anybody, because look, like Surf was jumping out the window with Lux, and everybody on till this day about that shit. So that's how I feel about it.
I think it actually, like, if you want to see the birth, and like Cortez has always gotten hate, but I think the real birth of like, I think the birth of this elite level slander starts all the way back to Summer Madness 6. That was his Twerk battle, his surprise battle against Twerk. And in my honest opinion, I always thought that battle was a clear win for Cortez. But something about Cortez's ad-libs in that battle doesn't translate on camera, and a lot of fans on camera don't like it. You go read the comments, I can't find any comments saying Cortez won. In fact, a lot of comments are annoyed by the way he was performing. And I felt like that was the birth of Nasty and all the little ad-libs. That was fun, but maybe on camera, the fans don't like it as much. And that was one of his best years. He was a top 5 champion candidate of the year that year. You know, so like this is like a prime Cortez year, a great Cortez year. And after that, you had a couple other battles where he's like kind of ad-libbing in between it, kind of disrupts his flow. And I want to say that he was on Restore Order. Swave and Ike P told him like, "Yo, leave the boy at home." You know, they didn't like to hear it. And I do think Cortez's peers have a lot of effect on this, because a lot of those guys are beloved, or at least don't get the hate he does. So anytime they say something critical publicly, people latch onto it and they jump on it. Like in the chat when he's battling, when Cortez is battling, DNA says, "I hate his ad-libs." Then Verb's like, why are you not putting your foot on the gas pedal? You got Tay-Rock and E-Heart criticizing. These are all people with big fan bases that, besides Verb, they don't get slandered that often. So like people are gonna jump on to what Tay-Rock is saying, jump on to what DNA is saying, and DNA is the only one out of those guys that apologize afterwards. Like, you know what? I forgot where I was at for a second. I shouldn't have said that because I know people
got drunk.
You know?
Yeah, they jumped them in the chat, man. And all I kept thinking about was, where was the brotherhood? Like, to me, it's like, yo,
the rookies would have never done this to themselves. I'll say that.
Right. If you're out in public with your boy and your boy is wilding, he's violating, you know how the rules go, France. If me and you are out, you're wilding, all of a sudden, we got to go back to back. We're going to go back to back. But when we get back to wherever we got to get back to, France, you wilding, too much Brugal Papa, too much Casamigo. What are you doing? Why are you trying to grab homie's girl like that? Like, what are we doing? But in public, we keep it cool. We keep it player. We keep it brotherly. You know what I'm saying? And then we get back and we talk about it. You don't do it during a critical time where, Suge already got his ass kicked by Jay the Nightwing. You know what I'm saying? JC had a super close battle with KC. And then now it's like, yo, this is a real thing. This is a rookies versus vets thing. why are you guys pushing things in the directions of the rookie anyway? If people feel like Easy is winning, then that's cool. Let them do that. But in the midst of the battle, to be tarnishing your man like that, like,
I guarantee you, if they all swallowed their whistle for a minute and DNA and Rock were all like, nah, Cortez won this, that poll doesn't come out 90-10 or 82-12. That poll probably comes out a little different, a little 65-30.
Yeah.
That shit sways things. People are so navigated and influenced. I mean, look, Math was on Drink Champs, right? And Nori told Math, I just watched the first half of the games, and I watched Stephen A. Smith in the morning to get the other half. So you're literally telling me you don't watch the game to know what's happening. You watch a piece of it and let the commentators fill in the blanks for you. You think it doesn't happen in battle rap where the content is an hour long? Hell yeah, it does.
All day long. Then you got the bloggers and everyone else tapping in and adding on to it. So it's like you get it from the chat and then you get it from everywhere else. And it's like, damn, like, come on now. Y'all guys got to support one another in public at least. I was
surprised to see, especially DNA, because he did end up apologizing, saying, my bad,
They were in a group together, DOA. It was
DOA.
During the battle.
And DNA were in a group together.
But like I said, I also feel that a lot of people felt some type of way about Cortez celebrating Surf losing and bigging up that he needs to come see him and that he was going to make an example out of Easy, and he didn't do it.
And can we be honest?
And you know how battle rap fans are. They can be very savage, even if they don't gain nothing from Cortez not beating Easy. Like, battle rap fans are savages.
Can we just be honest for a second?
Regardless if they like Surf or not.
It's unfortunate because
gang mentality. Like, everybody see blood, everybody gonna attack it. You know what I'm saying?
Surf got to exit, right? He got to out between this because he's like, yes, now I get a chance to ridicule this guy again. But Surf can't beat a rookie right now. In fact, Surfer's on Gnome X with a rookie that out-rapped him with no stumbles after going through an 8-week gauntlet. Like, this guy can't beat a rookie. If we're just keeping it real.
No, I ain't. We all know. I'm still on the I could care less to see Surf at this moment. Bandwagon. So I'm just
But I mean, Surf got the exit. Surf got the out.
That was why they were celebrating Cortez losing to Easy, was because he was celebrating and talking mad spicy since Gnome 10 about Surf. And then he has the next battle and he doesn't win. He didn't do as good as he thought he did. And then it doesn't help when you go and do an interview saying that you 3-0'd Easy. Then it makes fans even more mad. And they're like, oh man,
he tried to go the Big K route. He tried to go the Big K route and it didn't work. He tried to go the Big K route.
It did not help.
It just doesn't work.
It did not help Core.
But I'm looking forward to Cortez's bounce back. He never stays down for long. He always prevails.
He's been on a run, and I feel like we've said it here. He's been on a run. I mean, he's put together a lot of dope battles this year alone. So it's just, you know, it's all about timing sometimes when you win and lose. Sometimes in battle rap, it's all about timing. That was not the good time to lose.
If it's fresh after the battle and the man thinks he won, he thinks he's won. Like, we always say, yo, if you're a battle rapper, do not come out and say, I think I lost. That's the #1 rule. Let your supporters fight for you no matter what.
Or Ben Swayze will fight for you.
Look, Corey,
exactly.
Look, Ben.
And right after the battle, if you think you won, you think you won.
He found a round for him. He was like, nah. And he made a spreadsheet damn near talking about these for the like, Ben, he's solid, bro. Don't ever block Ben.
Let's move on.
Ben in your corner.
All right.
Everybody need a friend like Ben. Everybody need a friend like Ben.
Michael Jackson had a friend named Ben.
Okay, so Queen of the Ring URL update. Unfortunately, 40 Cards announces that she will not be on the card.
40 Cars?
I'm sorry, I said 40 Cards. 40 Bars announces that she will not be on the card. It's a tongue twister there. So it looks like 40 Bars vs. Surf won't be going down. I know, very unfortunate for Team 40 and everybody out there. The good news is this does mean the budgets open up. So instead of 40 Bars and Surf, who do you want to see?
Who y'all want to see? So is Surf ducking? A woman.
Surf don't deserve 40, Tata says.
Y'all know how now these men's is ducking women.
Without 40 versus Surf. Verb versus my verse.
You want to see Verb versus my verse? No star appeal. Rum versus
Rum versus
E-Hard.
I don't want to see
Not mad
that.
at that. You don't wanna
Debo's
see
been
Rum versus
shady.
E-Hard?
Oh God.
I thought about it some more.
Chess
I feel like
Chess
Jazz
versus
trying to
Jazz.
feel like Jazz though. I haven't seen my
interesting.
verse, and I love my verse, but I haven't seen her kill shit.
I mean, Chess got a.
For her to get
He got Tori
burned?
Doe up out of here.
Did
I
you
thought
see
the
what
whole
Verb
tournament
did
was
to Doc?
canceled.
Oh.
My verse got to be better. Surf wants something in return if they battle.
Yeah.
Look, I'm not sure why the battle's not happening. All I know is 40 Bars announced that she will not be on the card, which is unfortunate news. I'm sure there was a discrepancy in the negotiations that couldn't come to an agreement.
Because she wanted the same as him, and they wasn't going to give her the same as him. If he ain't ducking, they wasn't going to pay her the same. Because every woman that I have seen on social media, everyone we had on this platform has said, I will do it as long as they pay us the same as the men. Boom.
Let's go,
That's
Susan B. Anthony.
Y'all
Let's
bullshit
go.
with my ladies.
Well, let's talk about some of the matches that we know are speculating that are probably close to being finalized, right? We have KCJ and Swamp. They've gone back and forth, and the league said they would book it. Loso just told us he would battle Vixen, and they've had conversations about it already. Rum Nitty said that he would love to smoke Misfit, and we had Misfit on the show, and she told us that she would just want some transparency and for the pay to meet the value of that battle, which is getting closer into its final steps. So we can possibly see a Misfit versus Rum Nitty, everyone.
Hold up. Jay Black says, do you pay the Sparks the same as you pay the Lakers?
Don't do that.
Hold on.
Don't do that.
I got you, CC. I got you, CC. CC, I got you.
Jay Black. Don't
CC,
troll on this topic. Don't do that.
The Sparks and the Lakers will not be playing on the same court.
The feminists about to come out in me.
Yeah. Go ahead, CC. Go on, girl.
Nah, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that because y'all not going to compare a physical sport like basketball to battle rap when it comes to pay. We're talking about who can spit the best bars and have the overall package. A lot of these women will mark a lot of these guys. So don't sit here and act like that, oh, this is just a little favor as a man that I'm doing for this girl and she should just be here and be happy about it. We're not going to do that today. We're not going to do that today.
And let's not act like some of these
shit. E-Heart will fuck up a lot of y'all favorite battle rappers, period. So we're not going to do that today.
Let's not act like some of these top tier ladies don't have bigger brands than some of these fellas.
We not gonna.
Hold on, Nolan. Nolan says, has any of these females had 1 million views? Come on, bro. We gotta put some respect on these ladies' names. What we doing, bro? Jazz official.
Who is this knuckle dragon?
40 is.
He trolling. He want to see me get light skin rage. That's what he means. I want to see the light skin rage come out of CC today. I'm about to go fuck with her.
So let's not act like some of these ladies are not bringing the same thing to the table as far as metrics and analytics. And on top of that, the Lakers will never play against the Sparks. They will not be an all-female team playing an all-male team. All right. But in battle rap, you can have this happening. You know, in tennis,
we follow tennis battles,
exhibitions and stuff like that. But even that pay rate in tennis is like somewhat closer. So I get what Black is saying. Yes, I do get that. The revenue generated by the WNBA is not going to meet what is being generated by the NBA. But when it comes to this particular individual, form of entertainment, and these ladies can bring in certain numbers that some of these guys don't bring in also, then they got the right to talk their shit and want to do more, especially when the bag is around.
We got 113 million to play with. I'm not trying to get none of that about no damn bag. We got 113 million to play with. Give my ladies a damn bag.
I don't know about 113, but there's more to play with right now. You know,
y'all got more money to play with, period.
Hold on, CC, I got you. The WNBA's highest max salary is less than a veteran's minimum in the NBA. And that's not necessarily because of who they are. It's just because of the revenue generated, right? Mm-hmm. So when you talk about the two markets and the salary caps of a female battle rapper and a male battle rapper, of course, there's a disparity and there's a huge discrepancy. But once you put them two on the stage, there's no reason why the value of the female can't be paid higher, because off rip, she's in front of a brand that on paper is already bigger than her. And you can match whatever she's paid or even higher. I wouldn't be surprised if one of these ladies on this card ends up being the highest paid female battle rapper of all time.
Let's go. Let's
Plus,
get
it will be the first female to battle on caffeine. Oh, they ain't dropping that opportunity.
No. You got to push for the envelope if that happens, man. Like, ladies, it's the year to.
And I mean, look,
like, don't settle for nothing, man.
And look, listen. Jazz is not on the card, at least that we know of, right? But Official and 40 Bars both said they're not on the card. So the budget's opened up because now you took Official and Rock and Surfing 40 off the table. They're like, okay, the money we was gonna play with these two, now we can sprinkle it around and get quality matches, or at least pay everybody top notch for it.
That's a fact.
That's some bullshit.
Yeah, man.
No, that's just, I can hear myself.
The laptop.
Yeah, that's the laptop issue. I see Muscle Hamster in the building. Muscle Hamster, I need some tech support, brother. I don't know what's going on. Every time we go live, it does not work on a desktop, but I can hear myself via mobile device.
Yes, sir.
So I need that assistance, por favor.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's get on to a nice spicy topic.
I'm gonna keep fighting for you, ladies. That's all I can do.
That's
all I know how to do is fight for the woman.
This is once again an ultimate CC can't lose conversation.
Oh, let's go.
Who is the king of the Midwest? With Averb and Calico now becoming the head.
Why y'all gotta keep having me choose? It's the second day in a row.
All right,
choose.
So let me set it up. With Averb and Calico now becoming the headliner, Summer Madness X, because Murder Mook and Briz Rothstein is no longer going down in the card. A lot of people are crowning this as the king of the Midwest battle because they're both so prominent figures for their states and the Midwest movement at the time. They both have tons of accolades on URL. I'm not even going to go down the list. But I want to ask the audience, who's the king of the Midwest? And if it's not Verb or Calico and you have somebody miscellaneous, let us know.
Oh, this should be interesting.
Jay Black says Averb. Devin says Hitman Holla. Nolan says Hitman.
Now you giving me what I want.
Now you're giving me what I want. Fonz is the king.
Fonz.
Come on.
Don't make
this a little bit, bro.
My man must live in Cleveland and grew up with Fonz, man.
They're gonna be like, oh, Fonz is the only guy in the Midwest that won a tournament. Hey, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
No.
Don't do that.
No. Don't be that guy.
Don't be that guy. Verb put a whole region on with the SB battle. Who thinks Hitman is even a factor in the mid? Whoa. What is happening in here today?
What are we talking about here?
Savages.
Yikes.
The most recent version on the web, Caffeine recently updated.
I want to Miles, and that's my boy.
V25 OBS. All right, I'm gonna look into that after I get off here today. Young Miles.
He's definitely a pioneer, but
now you're just playing with us. Now you're just playing with us.
The troll. I said that.
Slanderous Wednesdays. CC. Who, in your opinion, is the king of the Midwest?
God, I hope Cal's not listening or watching. But
let's go.
I say Verb based on the fact that his resume is just ridiculous. His resume alone and the fact that he's still out here putting in work on a yearly basis. Okay. Like sometimes Cal has little moments where we don't see him a lot. We might see him at a battle, but he ain't battling. And I don't think Cal's resume is as deep as Verb's. Verb has definitely put in a lot of work. And I have to really keep reminding people that Verb was the main one leading that fucking Midwest movement charge and trying to pack these East Coast niggas the fuck up. Verb was not playing in the early 2000s and 2010s. He was not fucking playing. He was trying to make the Midwest region the best region in battle rap history. Like, he took that shit and put that shit on his shoulders. All right?
Thank you for our daily update, Cece. I appreciate that quote.
What you say? What you say?
So thank you for our daily update. I appreciate that quote.
I can feel the pain in Cece's heart having to say that. I'm not sure which mile you're from, Cece, But you might want to put some tents on your car when you go back riding through there.
That's why I'm like, I hope Callie.
Next time
Glad.
you go to the strip club, make sure you double check the singles so they don't shortchange you. You feel me?
She be like, nah, sis, you gotta pay to get in the club. I saw your little daily quote. You gotta pay to get in now.
Sir Vladimus, who is the king of the Midwest?
I mean, France, you know, when it comes to being a king, there comes a lot of responsibilities. And when it comes to being a king,
You better not take my pick.
There's only two people to pick from, and there's only one clear pick to be picked, France. So I don't think I'm taking your pick. You feel me? But there's a lot of responsibility. There's a lot of guarding the kingdom, protecting it, fighting, taking losses, coming back, making up ground, conquering new land, converting new people over. You know, all the stuff the white man has done over time. You know what I'm saying? And Verb has done all of that from the beginning. He's taken all the slander. He's taken all the slop.
He's taken all the hits.
Some of it he's put upon himself too. You know what I'm saying? Look, kings do that. Kings got big egos and stuff like that. And
nah, y'all was booing that man when he walked into the building for Summer Madness and Snack was on stage. He was like, oh shit, I see Verb in the building. Y'all was like, boo. And he just walked through the entrance. He was on stage and y'all booed him.
Also had a big campaign before that. And let's not act like.
To be fair, yeah, he kind of brought it upon himself.
He enjoys it all. Listen, whether you're booing or cheering, you're reacting. A reaction is either way for Verb. You know what I'm saying? And year after year, he's come back and he's proven his place in the game. He's taken on Lux and Mook and has, you know, in some people's eyes, debatable wins over both. You know what I'm saying?
That's
and
what I'm
he
saying.
He continues to take on the young guys, continues to take on the old guys. Verb has been around forever. And come on, man, Verb is the king when you break it down.
I think resume. But like I said, if you go to Detroit, they gonna say Cal. If you go to Chicago,
say Cal if
they
you
might
go to
say
Detroit.
DT. St. Louis definitely gonna say Verb. They either gonna say Verb or Hitman. So,
my beloved teammates, I'm disappointed in both of you. All right, it's not Verb. It's not Verb. It's Hitman Holla. All right, in the peak of the Midwest versus New York, Hitman never went to New York and was looking crazy. All right. Charlie Clips made Verb look crazy, all right? Your man went to New York, RBE, Jims made him look crazy, all right? Hitman Holla never looked crazy. In fact, he went by himself.
He looked crazy in St. Louis against Goods.
He's in the crib. He can eat that.
You're supposed to win at home.
Not always.
What are you talking about?
Not always, because they pride themselves on the road. They pride themselves on the road.
In a one-rounder?
No, the Midwest is different. It's not the same for East Coast because y'all, that's y'all shit.
Let me get this off. Let me get this off.
You do not allow no East. Like when we had this Detroit battle, it was set in stone.
Can we be honest? That battle is so much more worse because the league owner put a heartbeat in the damn content. He backstabbed his own city. I'm not gonna eat him off that one-round battle against Goods in the crib. Verb is coming in the year getting booed out the building back-to-back consecutive years. He got bodied by K-Shine. He got bodied by K-Shine when K-Shine was just a puppy still. When K-Shine wasn't even a top-tier name. I've seen Verb look ridiculous a handful of times.
And Verb was the same nigga out in the New York Code on them corners, barking at them niggas, talking about y'all scared to battle me and battling people left and right.
And so you know what he did as the opportunist? He said, all right, I can't get my opponent. I'm going to take the weakest guy out here and look good and leave.
France, if he does not do that, are we even talking about Midwest battle rap the way that we are? Look what he did. He took a nobody, no name at the time in battle rap form, shout out to SB, and he made an example out of him, and now everyone was looking at the Midwest like, oh, them country boys can rap. What else they got? Then he came to URL, took on the GOAT, and got a clear win for St. Louis and got up out of there in a hostile environment. You know what I mean? As the main event, his second time around.
I want to highlight something. This is Averb's first Summer Madness headliner, and it came from a replacement. Hitman Holla headlined the very first Summer Madness. That is etched in stone in history forever. All right. Okay, that Arsenal win, we're never gonna take that away from him.
But you act like those few accolades Hitman got overshadows both Cal and Verbs. resumes. If
He has
Hitman
more
was the
accolades than
leader-
him.
No, time out. If Hitman was the leader of the Midwest movie, are you gonna tell me he wouldn't have taken that deal with Nick Cannon and going wilding out?
And he still came back to battle.
Yeah,
It
I
wouldn't have
got
been the same
Hitman as my number
movement.
2. Definitely, I got Hitman as my number 2. You know what I mean?
Verb
You
was
make
the
the
leader
argument.
for that movement for a reason.
One
But I
thing
feel
I
like-
can
He was not gonna be distracted until he complete the objective, which was to pack y'all niggas the fuck up and show y'all y'all are not the best no more in battle rap. We are better than you. Period.
We're gonna forget what X
Nobody
Factor.
else is on
We're gonna
that
forget what X Factor told Verb. You want to be the leader, but you keep tearing us down. Like you're
listen,
battling. You're battling more of us than you
I
are the
don't
East
say he was
Coasters.
perfect.
He said himself, I am a snake. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm talking about I'm battling anybody.
And that's your leader.
I'm not saying he's my leader, but
Y'all
how many
both picked
kings
him.
out there
Y'all
are
both
snakes?
picked him.
I didn't say he's my leader, but there's mad kings out there who are snakes.
You know
That's
who's
what
my
it is.
leader? You know who's my leader? A guy that goes on the road countless amount of times by himself, comes back with W's, and only has one stain on his career. Just one. Outside of the goods battle, what else are you pointing to Hitman Holla as a stain?
I mean, the hollow battle wasn't.
He
all
got a
that.
debatable with Bill Collector.
No, that was a fire battle, though. That was a fire battle.
But it's a debatable.
Yeah,
He
but come
wasn't
on.
supposed to have a debatable with
Let's
Bill.
not act like Bill
Nah, this
Collector
is 8 years removed.
So come
No,
on now.
no,
We ain't doing all
see,
that.
y'all like to change shit up. I remember, I got
We
a
ain't
memory
doing
like
all
an
that.
elephant. I remember
We
how
ain't doing all
everybody
that.
was
Because then
feeling
that's
about Bill.
disrespect. That's
battle and
disrespect to
a battle.
Bill.
How it was debatable with Bill, and Bill
Come
made
on,
it
you
debatable.
acting like Bill is Rubando. What are we doing here, Cece? What are we doing?
Y'all be, ooh,
Yeah.
y'all be
See,
switching
do
y'all
y'all see what I've just done?
opinions.
I've made,
Y'all be switching it up.
look at this. I've made
was in
CC.
the
I've made CC
building.
turn on Bill Collector. This is incredible.
I was in the building for Hitman and Bill, and everybody in that room before the battle said Bill was going to die, and it did not happen.
It don't matter. It was a
Like
classic battle.
y'all be switching y'all narratives to go with the flow.
Okay, let me.
But
Vlad,
Vlad,
let me ask you. Let me ask you.
on
Vlad, let me ask you a
though.
question.
What's up?
Y'all crazy.
The last 2-3 years, who's been the better battle rapper, Hitman or Averb?
Hitman.
Who's headlined more
you gotta
cards?
take in totality, at the end of the day, when you read the story out, when you read the biography, I get it. If we're just talking about, pure performances here and there, yeah, I can see your point with that. Now I got Hitman as my number 2, so don't get me wrong. You know what I mean?
He's not supposed to be number 2, all right?
But when we talk about in totality, from kicking it off to still doing the damn thing,
Your man Hitman Holla has a triple-double of views, all right? He's on 3 different leagues, averaging 2 million views, on top of the leaderboards in 3 different leagues. Verb can't say that. Verb can't say that.
You can't say that, but Verb is still responsible for the Midwest getting kicked off in this modern era. I mean, we had Miles before, we had X Factor, we had the, Marvin Quest. Verb came out on one street corner battle, one Matt Hoffa battle, and changed that whole narrative.
I love history, and I love the anchor being a pioneer in things. But at some point, accolades have to start adding up and going over things, because if not, then Ilmac and Desource is the greatest in the world too. All right? And I ain't doing it.
Maybe on that side of the world, you know what I'm saying, where they do their thing at. You can make some category for Ilmac to be the king of something over there.
What's the point of acquiring all these accolades if you can't surpass the people that did it first? I don't understand that.
Because Verb's still doing it.
I wish his mic was not working right now, y'all. I swear on for God, if I knew how to tinker this shit, I would cut Frank's mic off right now. Oh,
They need to cut y'all mics off, because when you put both their careers on paper, it's a blowout. It's a blowout.
JR said something interesting. Hitman doesn't raise up the new crop by battling these guys.
Y'all just, you know what, Verb? You know what it is. It's always real.
Could you imagine if Hitman turned?
Now,
could you imagine if Hitman had a pay Verb era in his career?
Oh man,
we're gonna forget when Averb was just going back to back and say, "I'm pay Verb now."
But he said it. He said, "I'm a whore. Pay me. I will show up. I'm a whore."
We're gonna forget all the times he went to King of the Dot and got slayed by the white man. It got to the point where his biggest kryptonite is he couldn't beat a white battle rapper. He choked against 2 of them.
I mean, was Hitman's battle versus Shotty all that, friends?
Wasn't
Besides the melee jumping off the stage, was it all that?
Wasn't as bad as any of Verb's battles on King of the Dot.
I mean, listen. No, now Mr. Analytics like, oh, well, that's only one white man he battled.
Hey, I can say this statement. I can say this statement. Hitman's never choked on King of the Dot. I can't say that for Verb. You see, you pick and choose when you care about chokes and stumbles. You pick and choose,
brother. Hitman choked at home with the. Oh, let's not forget Hitman got smoked by Rex at home. He got smoked by Rex at home. Kid, 2 L's at the crib.
Have Rex. 2
L's at the crib. France, you know how it goes. If somebody comes to your projects and punches you in the face in front of everybody while Mama and them is looking out the window, that's going to sting a whole lot more than you going to someone else's projects and maybe getting your ass kicked. At least you went out there and put it on the line, put your life on the line of someone else's projects. You get punched in your own face in your own projects, it looks crazy.
I have a question. Can you envision a world where Verb is with an industry rapper and they say, yo, Verb, you got bars, I need you to battle somebody on the spot.
You can't come outside after getting punched in your face in your own projects.
Beanie Siegel told Hitman Holla, I got 5 racks on you. You got a round on you? He said yes. And he left that. And he left Philly richer. He left Philly $1,500 richer. All right?
That was fire. I can't front.
That doesn't happen anymore. That's some old era battle rap mentality type shit.
Nah. Hitman had the round on deck, man. He performed like he was on smack. I got.
So how you talking about a friend's Hitman got to ever battle again?
He doesn't. He can end today, and he's good.
No,
and he's gonna be the king of the Midwest.
In my eyes.
Well, you stay in the motherfucking wherever part of New York you're from. You leave this to the Midwest people. We don't need you East Coast people telling us.
Here you go being divisive.
Listen, you go. And at the end of the day, for me, when you look at the height, when you look at the height of New York versus the Midwest, I've seen Verb fold more times than Hitman. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
And yes, but that makes
he can't be my leader then. He can't be my leader. He can't be my leader. Everybody thinks Hitman is the Robin, and in reality, Verb's the Robin when Hitman is around.
I mean, friends, can we agree to this? It's 1A, 1B, however you want to,
I'll take that.
It's 1A, 1B, man. One guy has 1,000 battles. 1A. One guy is a lot more selective with his battling. You know what I mean?
That was fun.
That sure was.
All right, let's move on, man. Let's talk about some more rankings. Bill Collector, he is going to the finals of Ultimate Madness 2. And I want to ask everybody, I know we had some of the Champion of the Year voters in the past, or not in the past, just this last month. They mentioned to us, if Mike P excels in the tournament, he's a top 5 candidate. Now that Bill Collector has excelled past...
Top two.
He said that.
Said he was going to be number 2.
He did say that.
Clean it up with top 5 now.
Okay, he did say that. I'll give you that. He did say that. So I guess the real question would be now, if Bill Collector wins Ultimate Madness 2, is he a lock for a top 5 candidate? So that's the audience. Bill is winning. Bill is so fire, says Tata.
I say top 5.
Yes.
Bill is top 5 if he wins.
Says Mad Links. Yes, sir.
He has the narrative.
He has the narrative too.
Mm-hmm. He sure does.
We got
it's popular trash. Oh, get out of here. Get out of here.
Top 5, nah. Top 10, says JB.
Oh, that's disrespectful. Top 5, yes, we don't have too many candidates to begin with. Says Pittman. Salute to Pittman.
Bill is a killer. Feed him goat. I hear that.
Fonz beats the winner. He's top 5. What's all this Fonz love today?
Cleveland.
OH.
You know what? I'm glad Fonz is getting all this love. Because this battleship's like Battleship. First you build them up, then you sink them.
Oh, man.
Chilla, Bill, Rum, Geechee are the front runners. Okay, I like that list. B-Dot. I need B-Dot to get past the Bear first before I can say anything else about him.
Ooh, let's go, friends.
Top 5, really?
Top 5?
If he loses to T-Top, he going to take a little knockdown.
Yeah, come on, man. This is a big battle. This is Summer Madness. This
is a Summer Madness debut. I mean, like, I need to see it. Can you rise to the occasion? I have to see it. I think he could, by the way, but I just, I'm going to wait till the results vary. B-Dot, he battles like once a year. How is a loss to Top a step down if he don't die? I just said if he loses bad. what's B-Dot's catalog this year. B-Dot's battled Saga, Rumnitty, and he had a 2-on-2 with the Horseman, and his partner was Ichi. I'll put Math before Bill. What has Math done this year? All these battles, Jag. What are we talking about? He almost lost that.
Wow.
They probably talking about that battle, his Method Man battle, which
Method Man
we're
battle.
still trying to figure out how that.
You have a debatable with Method Man? Come on now.
Did he beat Math?
A debatable tape battle with Method Man.
Yeah, I don't.
With reverb and sound effects.
Said Math.
Yeah.
Oh, brother. Hold on, man. Vlad, I'm going to walk off the set while I'll let you.
France,
Go ahead, Vlad.
Look
What do you think about Bill being top
I
5?
finally got him the fuck up out of here.
They were ready to put Mike P as number 2, whether he won in grand fashion or just eked out every single win in the tournament. Now we got Bill Collector. If he wins this, people are like, I don't know about top 5. You guys are bugging. Is Bill Collector out here kicking ass during this tournament? He got the Caffeine Golden Boy up out of here in clear fashion. He made him tap out in that third, all right? And in the midst of doing all this, Bill is still taking these small league battles and putting Philly on his back while still remaining the king of Pennsylvania and moving that whole state forward. All right, so if he comes out here and kicks Holmesy's ass, clearly gets that W and that 25K, I see no reason why Bill Collector should not be in the top 5. I don't see why he should not be in the top 5. Bill been fired for years, and I'm glad that people are finally starting to recognize it, and finally starting to give him his props. But Bill has been doing this year in and year out. All right, now he finally doesn't have all that extra stuff going on the side for people to get distracted to. We've been watching him be the most consistent guy in this tournament. He has been leveling up each round, whether it comes to the bars, the performance, the writing, the charisma. So give my man Bill, man, that top 5 if he gets that W.
I totally agree. I pretty much, just repeat everything you said. He definitely deserves to be in the top 5. I think this year, especially with the fact that the beginning of 2020 was kind of slow because of quarantines and lockdowns, and we really didn't have a lot of real battles to work with. And I know Jay Black said, even despite the fact that a lot of this was just taped, quarantine battles, we were still going to do Champion of the Year. And I said, I think ever since we are now doing these battles with Caffeine, I would say because of all those factors, I definitely would put B-Dot in the top 5 because really don't have a lot to work with for the first part of this year. Because I know we're still trying to debate if we're going to accept those quarantine battles towards who we pick for Champion of the Year or not. I still see that being debated among fans and among bloggers. I've seen a lot of bloggers talk about that too. So I would definitely say put B-Dot in there. B-Dot has showed up every time. That rooftop battle against Saga is still one of the best battles of the year, hands down. And he had a good Saga. Okay. That was fire. And like I said, we got to see what he does with T-Top. But I feel like if he just does not die, then he definitely should be in top 5. Y'all was so quick to put Mike P in top 2. We got to keep that same energy for somebody else that's having a great 2020 so far and has not stumbled.
And Bill Collector's doing it with the pressure of doing it live every other weekend on Caffeine,
I forgive the math comments. I forgive the math comments.
We was talking about B-Dot. My bad, y'all. So Bill, yeah, my bad. Bill, I don't know why I was thinking about B-Dot. Damn.
Somebody says Danny Myers top 5, and there was a response in the chat that Danny Myers is top nothing. Wow.
My bad, y'all. But yeah, that's where I'm at.
Danny
Bill
might be number 2 when it
to
comes to slander, yo.
Yeah, Danny's up there for the slander too.
Yeah.
But let's actually reverse the gear now. We talked about
Danny
Bill.
battle Cortez yet?
They did battle.
They did battle, right?
Bad audio, unfortunately.
Where was that, in Dallas or something?
That was in Virginia. The same car Big K and Verb battled.
Really?
And Chilla Jones battled Young Ill. It was a very strange backyard alleyways.
I can't stand when some of these leagues put on these productions with top battlers and you don't. The audio is bad, the video is bad. It's just such a Such a waste
Yes.
of battles, man. I hate that.
All right,
I
so
definitely say that too. I agree with everybody in the chat that Chilla is definitely #1 contender though for champion of the year.
Yeah, for sure.
Don't
for
get
sure.
it twisted.
wait, can I ask a question?
Let's go.
Before I go to my next topic, I know Chilla's #1. I personally, quality over quantity, have Chilla #1. Is there a strong argument for Rum Nitty being #2, or even arguably being 1? Because I feel like Rum Nitty always had the stigma of never winning battles, but he's been pretty dominant this year despite the B-Dot loss. He's got like 5-6 wins. He's gonna battle Reed Dollars. That's gonna chalk it up as a win. And if he battles Misfit, he has a lot of versatility and range in his year. To the point I'm like, yo, we kind of are denying what this guy said he couldn't do.
Let's take it to the chat. We got Rum #2, says JB the King. Rum kills shit, period, says
Rum is
Ty.
definitely #2,
Period.
but Rum is out here taking cupcakes. See, this is the problem I have. Like, people take matches that they're supposed to win, and when they win, they don't get the credit for it. They did their job. What do you want them to do?
And you also got to base it off the material. Even if he's taking cupcakes, is he bringing you cupcake material? Or is he bringing you fire material?
He did really great against drugs. He showed us that it's levels to this. Even though drugs is good, it's still levels to this pen. It's levels. Okay.
Oh, our chat admin asked a cool question. If B-Dot beats T-Top clear, is he #1 again over Chilla? I think you put a lot of pressure on people at that point.
That is a very precious situation, man. If he beats T-Top is a dude that just doesn't get beat clearly like that.
I still say Chilla. He beat Geechee, yo. I still can't. He beat Geechee Gotti
In the West.
I mean, listen, to me personally, though, Chilla hasn't lost this year. All right. I have Saga beaten B-Dot in a very close battle, classic battle, fire battle. But, if we're breaking it down at the end of the year, then, I'm going to take that into account. Now, there are levels of competition, but Chilla's level of competition has been fire all year long, too, without a clear loss in my eyes. If I get, a chance to vote for who I have, he hasn't lost yet. If he continues that streak with whoever he got next and he doesn't lose, then I still
Who hasn't lost?
Chilla hasn't lost yet, in my opinion.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right. So if he continues that streak, then I'm going to take the dope competition, the material he's been delivering, and the fact that he hasn't lost into effect and have him edging out B-Dot if it continues to go that way. If B-Dot beats T-Top.
What's the concern? I think, too, the opportunities. Because Chilla not being on Summer Madness, we could say it is. It's tragic. It's very tragic that he's not on Summer Madness. But then you got you got Rum and B-Dot on Summer Madness. What if they keep getting plates while Chilla doesn't? So then they kind of just keep moving the threshold off of just volume alone. Let me get to this topic here. We talked about Bill in his ranking if he wins. I want to ask this question: win or loss for Holmesy the God in the finals? Has he solidified a top 20 spot as an all-star this year? I want to ask the audience.
Let's go.
Yes.
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 Mad Links.
Tata says no.
Says Tata. Why Tata?
Yes.
Tata.
Yes, says 09. Tata on one this morning. He is opinionated.
Oh shit! Our chat admin says top 10. Right. Okay. Oh. Absolutely. She's a Danny fan. What's wrong with that?
Yo, I'm still fucking pissed, Tata. I'm still mad too, girl. I'm mad as hell.
Oh, come
Holmesy, Kid Chaos, Fonz, Jay. I agree with that, Mad Links. I like all 4 of those names for an all-star list this year. Wins over Saga, EK, Danny. That's a top 10 resume.
In a tournament, too.
Back to back. Yes, all 3 of Holmesy's performances have been fire without a stumble. And he's been the underdog in all 3, Conquesto.
Yes.
Let me quit hating on Holmesy. Tata says was good. He got them shock votes for real.
Yeah, but you can't
speak how you feel. Let her speak how she feels.
Hey,
no, it's okay, Tata. I'm gonna go back because I'm with you on that shit too. I'm still upset about
everyone,
all
of you.
Danny. So anybody speak on her. We gonna double team them Tata together. Let's go.
Salute to all of our degenerates in the chat. This is a safe place. You say what you want. I don't care what y'all say in this chat. Just say it with your chest and mean it. That's all I'm saying. So salute if you feel that way.
Don't be too disrespectful to each other.
I didn't know Danny had this many lady supporters out here, man. I didn't know that. I thought it was all the dudes sitting in their basements eating Cheetos and picking their toes and stuff like that were Danny fans.
I've seen so many of the bloggers, and y'all know who y'all are. I've seen so many of these bloggers do a Cortez on Danny. They were so happy to see Danny lose. Like, I'm just so over it. Y'all are a bunch of fucking haters. I ain't gonna say no names, but y'all know who y'all is. Starting on Monday. Whoever has shows starting Monday, I've been watching, I've been seeing, I've been peeping your recaps, and there's a lot of hate. There's a lot of hate going on. A lot of hate going on.
This is a bar goddess.
Vlad, we'll make this one quick, and I probably got some more freestyle topics here.
Let's go, player.
Is Holmesy solidified a top 20 spot for an All-Star year?
Yeah, man. I mean, who would have saw that coming into this year? Holmesy being on Summer Madness.
Crazy.
Holmesy. Like I said, this is a safe place. When I would see Holmesy battles pop up, I would look to see who the opponent is. If I fought with the opponent, shawty, then I'd watch the battle. But since he came into the tournament, he's been nothing but phenomenal. He's been nothing but great. And I'm not judging anyone based upon what they did in past years. Only from what I've been seeing this year, he's had the toughest road, and he's had fire material all the way through. And he's on the biggest stage that you can do it, doing it on the biggest league, the biggest platform. Top 20, your man could be in that conversation. He could be in the top 20 to me.
Now, I don't know what he did this year before Ultimate Madness Season 2. But for what I have been seeing from him, we all have to give him props because he had the hardest road to get through to get to Summer Madness and the finals to get to that 25K. And he has been more than impressive, and he has been clean. He has not had no stumbles, no choking. Nope. Like, he showed the fuck up for 3 weeks in a row. 3 weeks in a row. So I hope he does the same thing again in the finals. I'm still trying to see. I'm trying to debate if it's going to be him or Bill, because I feel like every time I go against the underdogs, I keep losing. The underdogs keep proving me wrong. So it's like, damn.
Next Thursday, have your picks in. Next Thursday, we need all of CC's picks next Thursday because he's been ducking the smoke. CC's been ducking the smoke. So on Thursday,
because he's gonna do the same thing he did against Danny. He's gonna hang in there with Bill, and y'all gonna think he won. That's what y'all gonna do.
Oh, you making your pick early?
That's what I'm leaning more towards. Y'all going to vote for Holmesy because he hung in there with Bill, just like y'all voted for Holmesy because he hung in there with Danny. A lot of people are saying, well, he was supposed to kill him. So if he didn't kill him,
Danny Myers with a 4-0 judge vote. CC.
And
back
they
to this again?
thought the same way that I just got there saying. They all looked at Holmesy and was like, well, damn, he hung in there every round. CC, I got him winning.
My UK dons would say, man's beat him 4-0. Okay? Holmesy came in there and got the victory 4-0. 4-0, CC.
Right. Method Man just said the same thing I just got to say. He said that Danny will have a really, really good round, and then Holmesy will like come back with a good one too. He gave him every round because of that. He wasn't even giving consideration to what Danny had. He just like, well, this guy, I don't even know who the fuck he is. He hanging in there, so shit. I'm gonna give it to Holmesy. I said what I said.
Get the Holmesy hate out your heart.
Get
the Holmesy hate out your heart.
I ain't got no
you got that hate in your heart.
Vlad pulled the Uno reverse card just now.
I ain't got no hate in my heart. I'm trying to combat the hate in your hearts that y'all have for my boy Danny. I ain't got no hate in my heart. And just like what K-Shine said to Chess, on prime time, all you got to do is do good, and I lose. It's the same thing. Why y'all trying to
it sound like Danny Myers is hitting that holla out here or something like that?
Danny, it don't make sense. But you literally hear other vets and other battlers say this about other people who are not on their level quite yet. And y'all say, man, that's right. That's some real shit. That's some real shit.
Vlad is the president of the JC. Oh, Vlad is the
What?
president of the JC and Danny Hater Club.
Oh, well, I got my Yikes card. What are you talking about?
Go through with these two. They are some.
Y'all wasn't Danny Myers fans when he was battling on A-Hat.
Here comes one of my. Here comes a comment. Here comes another message. Y'all love the underdogs till Danny lost.
But he lost. He lost. In the first 2 rounds, he won.
Who are you talking about?
In the first 2 rounds, he won.
I think they're talking to you, Cece. I think they're talking to you.
Oh, Danny the Popeye biscuit bar god. That's crazy. What does that even mean?
What does that even mean?
What?
I am a yiker, all right? Was you guys watching him when he was battling West Coast Dread? Did you see that battle, CC? No. Were you watching Danny when he was on A-Hat? No. All right? I'm going to call Danny and Yiker for a minute.
I wasn't familiar with the words like that. I was paying attention to my Midwest homies. I was making sure they was packing y'all the fuck up. I wasn't paying attention to the West yet.
There you go.
Not
there
disaster.
You go. Tim don't count, man. Tim has spent countless hours transcribing Danny Myers' battles, losing brain cells while he's doing it. You know what I'm saying? So it takes a lot to transcribe those things, man. You know what I mean? So of course Tim is gonna have a more intimate relationship with Danny.
He's not dry.
How Jay Black said it?
Enjoy Danny Myers like I do.
When Danny makes love to him, it's like this from beginning to
y'all
end.
do not enjoy Danny. Pause for the guys. Y'all don't be enjoying him. Pause.
Danny is dope, man. Danny is dope.
Danny the goat. I fuck with you, Tim. We got to stick together, Tim, because they're gonna try to divide us apart. I feel it. They're gonna try to divide and conquer. We got to stick together. Period.
I got one topic here. Maybe this will be a little fun for the people here.
I haven't even been typing. It's like y'all got me on 10 today because I haven't really been typing.
Oh, we got Gladys Knight.
Hope you ain't got epilepsy.
Is that what we doing?
You got epilepsy. Look away.
Yeah, for real. Close your eyes.
On 11. Time. Me and you. We got to stick together too, girl. You, me, and Tim. We got to stick together.
The Bar God Brigade.
Divide us up, y'all. I got your back.
All right, I got a nice Snake Eyes RB topic here. Snake Eyes was just recently on Restore Order podcast, and he gave out his hit list. A very solid list, if you ask me. But I'm wondering if he's gonna get it, and I wonder what you guys think if he can complete this list. His list consists of Geechee Gotti, Head Ice, Ill Will, Big K, and Jims. Chat admin, if you can, please put those 5 names in the chat so everybody can visually see it. Geechee Gotti, Head Ice, Ill Will, Big K, and Jims.
He won't Geechee.
That's been supposed to have happened.
Now the real question is to the audience: can Snake Eyes? How many of those battles, of those 5 battles, would Snake Eyes win?
2 wins, Jims and Head Ice. About 2. 09, I like that list. That is on one today, homegirl.
Cause y'all done made her man. Ain't nothing like a woman that's pissed off. Y'all done pissed her off. And me too.
Geechee not going to RBE, so says little Reggie.
And Smack ain't gonna put that together. And I don't see KOTD doing it either.
Jim's not coming back. 3-1 says 09 Bulls. Who's he losing to? Tim says 1, Head Ice.
Sheesh.
Because I feel like Head Ice ain't going to take that serious.
Head Ice got to take it serious. That's a Harlem thing.
What else they saying out there?
Oh, Gotti? Oh, he's going to lose to Gotti.
True.
He's beating Head Ice only, says Juan. He loses all of them, says W. Pittman. Oh, man.
Head Ice is running.
Head Ice ain't running, man.
Ice ain't running, man.
He too old to run. He ain't running. You crazy?
Vlad,
He did Snake Eyes dirty. Right when they was about to battle, he did him dirty.
Vlad, I'm gonna throw it to you.
You.
Snake Eyes' hit list: Geechee Gotti, Head Ice, Ill Will, Big K, Jims. Out of those 5 matches, what do you see his record being?
I think he might go 2-3 in that one. You know what I'm saying? 2-3 with some good battles. 2-3 with some good battles.
Which 2 do you see him having success in?
I can see the Jims joint. I can see him.
Head Ice.
I can see that one being close simply because it's also the Harlem joint. He might be able to edge that out, but Ice don't play, man, when it comes to that Harlem rivalry also. And, you know, Ice ain't battled in a hot second also. So he's sitting on some bars, and the bars that he did have for show off, I liked them, man. I thought they were pretty fire. And it was a crazy long ass round too. I was like, the hell? Like, my man's just letting that pen flow. You know what I mean? And Ice is a little bit more seasoned in that ring, I feel like. You know what I mean? Like he knows how to get his point across. And I can see him going 2-3 with some fire battles though.
I'll say the names for you again.
That's almost 500. So don't get mad, Snake Eyes. Don't get mad.
I'll say the names for you again, CC. Geechee Gotti, Ill Will, Head Ice, Big K, and Jims. How much do you see Snake Eyes winning in that run?
I say no to Ill Will and Geechee off top. I think he's gonna definitely need to level up before he would make me believe he can beat them clearly. Cause I don't think right now he's there yet to battle, especially at Geechee. I don't think he's there yet, and that's just me being honest. I definitely see him doing better against Jims and Head Ice. I would like to see him versus Head Ice, to be honest with you.
What about Big Conscious Kenny?
Big Conscious Kenny brought 3 rounds last time, man. He brought 3 rounds for Cousin last time. So if he brings 3 rounds, that's a tough one, man. That's a tough one. That one could go 2-1 Big Conscious Kenny's way if he brings 2 rounds. I mean, if he brings 3 rounds. If he brings 2 rounds, things might go the other way.
Yeah, I definitely agree, Gio. I think he should leave Ill Will and Geechee last on that list. Because he's gonna need to level up, because what he's doing is not gonna match up to what they can do right now. They're gonna definitely have to drop the ball, but I don't see them dropping the ball for Snake Eyes. I don't think they want to hear Snake Eyes.
You know what's crazy?
Beat them. Like, no, he's not gonna go for that. They're not gonna go for that shit.
For those that didn't purchase the Mask Off VOD, he had a really heated battle with Heavy Half. And Heavy Half is one of those guys on RB. He's one of the guys on the roster. Pretty talented guy, but doesn't promo. He's kind of quiet. A bowl of vanilla. You can kind of get him anywhere you look in any city. And Snake Eyes had a pretty tough time getting out that battle clearly. And you know what? I want to talk about this. In that battle, he had some words for Mook.
Oh.
Wait, what? Y'all had him. Wait, who y'all had?
Snake Eyes had some words for Murder Mook in the Heavy Half battle. I was pretty shocked. He was kind of saying how Mook doesn't call him and how things in the Dot Mob is kind of like there's some drama in Dot Mob and like people are kind of like losing touch with themselves. And I'm just like, this Mook's about to battle Briz. This is a good time to put that out there. That's an angle on Mook. Well, don't do that. Don't do that. Right. You know what I thought of? I thought of Will Smith in Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I thought of Will Smith in Fresh Prince of Bel-Air when he was Uncle Phil crying.
Oh, man.
I'm about to play that. I got the clip. I got the clip here.
Slop Master Flex.
Yes, that's correct. I have the clip. Yes, I thought of this, guys. I instantly thought of this right here. That was the first thing that came to my mind once I seen Snake Eyes talking about Mook doesn't call him. And in fact, I even had a whole like little voice animation. He's just like, hey, man, you know, it ain't like it's 2012 anymore, right? It's not like I'm going to ask Murder Mook to come to my battles, right? It is what it is. Like, but you know what? That's right. I had a bad battle against Saga, right? I had a bad battle against Ace I mean, but guess what? I did a Born Legacy 1. I did a Born Legacy 2. I did a Smack Volume 5. It's been 8 years since Murder Mook's battle on fucking URL. He's never even come to my battles. To hell with him!
End the show. This has been a shit show.
How come he don't love me, man? How come he don't love me?
Pull the plug, goddammit.
It's all fun. It's all fun and games. It's for the people. It's for the people. It's for the people so they can laugh, man.
Oh, Snake Eyes, I hope you got a nice laugh out of that one too, man. It's early.
We watched him on Restore Order. Shout out to Restore Order. And
Shout out to Restore Order, man. Check them out
I felt
Monday.
that Danny hate on Monday.
Weren't y'all just talking about trolling too much as a media member? Listen, man, we did this for y'all to laugh because Jada Ray canceled on us, unfortunately. Shouts to Jada Ray.
Say that name? Come on,
yeah, man. You know what? I am gonna say their name now. I'm upset. You know, so I'm doing what I can to entertain the people.
Girl, we got to get it together. That's all I'm gonna say.
While we're on this topic, ladies, not all the ladies.
The second time.
But some of these ladies, you try to get in contact with them, you try to get them on a show, you try to give them a platform, you try to get
Yoshi was ready. My boo.
That's why I said something. Yoshi, RX, and 40 Bars, they are some of the most professional women out there. Misfit, yes. And no wonder why.
And Yoshi she a baby.
I'm glad that you brought this up because notice their brands and where they are and where they're going. These ladies are all solidified, and if they're not, Yoshi is on her way to being one of those ladies also.
Yes, she is. Come on, girl.
Even Bebo has said this. If you need to get in contact with them, I can make things happen and this and that. Then we try. Because listen, we don't want to talk to these fellas all the damn time. We want to talk to the ladies too.
Yes.
It can't just be us with Cece and Cece feeling like she's the only form of estrogen on the show.
And when Cece's not here, y'all can all be honest. Y'all cut our ratings in half.
Oh, when Cece's not here, y'all be like, these yeah, man. Let me go make a bagel. You know what I'm saying? From scratch. You know what I mean? So they start knitting and all that. So
maybe, hopefully in the future, you know what? I always said the names because I wanted to actually touch on that point you said, Vlad. Like, like media outlets definitely try to their best to cover female battle rap, but female battle rap has to love media back. You know what I mean? Like, it can't be the league saying, "Where's the coverage? Where's the coverage?" It's like the coverage is here. You looking for it? It's here.
Yeah. Monday through Thursday.
I just got done yelling at Jay Black for y'all ladies. I think he jumped out the chair once. I'm sorry, Jay, but that's a touchy spot for me.
Jay Black, so man, it's too early, man.
To be honest, we were gonna lead our show. We were gonna lead our show with QOTR URL.
For y'all ladies, I be fighting for y'all, but y'all can't be no calling, no showing us all the time. Like, that's crazy. But then y'all gonna go on some other platform that you ain't gonna no call, no show on, and say that media don't love y'all or don't support y'all or don't talk about y'all as much. It's like, but girl, what's this? You supposed to be on our show. Come on.
I mean, we were gonna literally kick off our topic today with QOTR URL. Cortez didn't come in, and I moved his slot in advance. So, like, I think this show covers female battle rap. I think on a day-to-day basis, or at least twice a week. So I just kind of want the reciprocation.
We're doing it more than some of these bloggers who got bigger platforms, more eyes and ears and shit. We like I said, girls, I'm trying to fight for you.
And guess what? And we're not making content on top 5 female battle rappers you'd like to bone, okay?
We're not selling for the female battle rappers that. No, it's not.
Right.
Last year was extremely active and healthy. It's alive.
Yeah, show us some love, ladies. Show us some love.
And there's a lot of fresh new potential from these ladies, like a Yoshi, a Casey, a Coffee.
Yeah, shout out to Casey, who's also been on the show
Casey
too.
J also
Super
professional. Caution. There's so many girls that are hungry as well, and they will take a lunch break and do somebody's show just to get some exposure. They would use their lunch break for that shit. Come on, bro.
Vixen, Caution, Coffee would be a fire interview.
And just to see people dropping names just tells you, ladies, that people are paying attention to y'all. So you got to do your part.
And if y'all want to see these ladies on the show, tweet them. Tell them to come on LTBR Daily. You know what I mean? Respected platform. Let them know you want to see them on there because you guys are here every single day rocking with us. And we appreciate y'all being up here rocking with us every day.
Well, I mean, that's all we got time for today. So, I mean, hopefully in the near future we can connect. And we guys are always gonna do what we gotta do. And whenever things like this happen, we will make skits for you. We will make skits for you because I got a ton of skits, but I need the PR man Vlad to approve of them first.
Facts.
Well, we gotta overlook your
Word. Don't get us canceled.
All right, everybody.
Facts.
We'll be back. LTBR Daily, Monday through Thursday. We'll be back tomorrow to close off the week.
Before we go, salute to our sponsor, MC War. MC War has been holding it down for LTBR Daily. You know them. They're the league that brings you the battles on beats. 2 rounds on instrumentals, 1 round a cappella. They've had K-Shot, Math Hopper on the league, John Adon. They've had countless people. They got a fire event coming off. The first match announced is Chef Trez versus Reggie P. And behind the scenes, there are some big names that are going to be on this card, rapping over beats and doing their thing a cappella. I'm looking forward to it. You too should be looking forward to it. Tap in with MC War on their Instagram and their Twitter and their website. So salute to MC War for always sponsoring LTBR Daily. Appreciate y'all, man. Everyone tune in tomorrow for our end of the week show. We're going to turn up on casual Thursdays so you guys can come in super comfy and let the swap fly. We're going to turn up tomorrow. So we will see you guys tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. All right, y'all. Peace.
Man, we're all fair.
Yeah. Good shit, man.
Yeah, let me rock, man.
Sorry that I yelled at y'all.
No, it was part of the show. It's part of the show. It's a production. It's nothing personal.
I know my yellow rage can get
Yellow rage. I like the way you described it.
Yellow rage.
My wife says encore.
Listen, man, it's a production, man. It is what it is.
Oh no. You look amazing, baby. Look at that. You got baby milk all over you and all that. You look fantastic. Yeah.
And the best part, we got the Snake Eye stuff off the last 3 minutes where no one could screen record. Everybody's like, damn it, I wish I screen recorded. Like, too late. You had your chance. Too late.
Man, let me come on that motherfucking show. Let me come on that show, yo.
Cece got tired. She was
No. Cece said, end the show. End the show.
End it now.
I thought you had it recorded already, but I was like, oh, Francis doing this live? Oh, man. I kept saying, I was like, why does he still have the screen up? Like, he's about to bring in some video. I was like, oh, this is about to go left.
When we get that DM from Snake Eyes.
Nah, he ain't watching. I hope.
Nah, all love, Snake.
I saw y'all little show today.
Yeah, man, he knows that. I hope he knows that. If he's that uncouth, it's like, bro, this is free.
Sometimes he does be a little sensitive, but I seen him on Restore Order this Monday, and he seemed very I don't know, maybe because he knows Swave and other people, so he's
becoming more brand conscious, and I like it a lot.
Yeah.
I fuck with Snake Eyes. It is what it is.
But sometimes I feel like he has a wall up, and if he get a little